What happens when forever doesn't last forever? When the vows you made, the dreams you built brick by brick come crashing down? What happens when forever doesn't last forever? You grieve not the person, but the future you thought was guaranteed. It's a silent kind of grief, the one no one really acknowledges. Friends and family don't bring casserole. They don't check if you're okay. No bereavement leave. You are left alone to carry the heavy weight of the stigma and suffer in silence. And trust me, I get it. Infidelity, betrayal, divorce, all are losses. The death of trust, the death of innocence, the death of the story you thought you were living. And let's be honest, it's incredibly challenging to navigate. People will say all the wrong things. Just move on. It's not that serious. Did you even try to save your marriage? You are reminded of all the myths. Healing seems impossible. What happens when forever doesn't last forever? I tell the women that I work with, yes, betrayal breaks you. It has you questioning your entire existence. It isn't your fault, you didn't deserve this, and yet you're here. But I am here to help you create something beautiful from your broken pieces. Something braver, something freer, something bold, and something badass. A version of you that makes you proud. So what happens when forever doesn't last forever? You get the beautiful opportunity to rewrite your own damn story. See, I'm not just a coach. I lived this. I know the price of walking away, the weight of realizing that your forever came with an expiration date, and the struggle of finding a supportive community in the middle of heartbreak. I know the anger, the humiliation, the sleepless nights spent staring at the ceiling screaming, "What in the actual F? Why me?" But I also know the freedom that comes when you finally give yourself grace, compassion, and the space to grieve. The permission to heal, and most importantly, the power of forgiveness and the courage to truly live again. That's why I'm here. Because while it's not easy, it's possible. Let me tell you why bringing sunshine to the shadows of betrayal exists. Because betrayal is one of the most isolating forms of grief there is. When your partner cheats, when your marriage ends, when forever slips through your fingers, you don't just lose a person. You lose trust. You lose safety. You lose the version of you that believed in happily ever after. This channel exists because that silence is not okay. The invisibility is not okay. Bringing sunshine to the shadows of betrayal is about breaking the silence wide open. It's about creating a space where you're seen, where you're heard, where your grief is valid, and where your healing is possible. I built this because I know the shadows. I lived in them. And I know how powerful it is when someone turns on even the smallest light and says, "You don't have to stay here forever, and you're not alone." So what happens when forever doesn't last forever? You rise, you heal, you reclaim your voice. Touch your heart. You're still here. And that means your story isn't finished yet. This is your invitation to start creating the life that's waiting for you. Because betrayal doesn't get the final say. You do.